Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your World War, back with another one. We're going to the playoffs after these three games. Clemson, BYU, and SANU. The hardest game will be BYU because last year they hurt us. No, it was 2 seasons they hurt us bad. This is crazy. So, let's get it, y'all. I forgot to put Georgia Tech in here, but we just pretty much we're gonna run through these kids. I'll fix that. I put Georgia Tech in there. We can run through these guys.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Rice Owls, taking on another team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first.
I gotta watch him.
Defense wants to bring the heat. Off-play action on first down. Makes the grab.
Okay.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Dangerous screen into traffic. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give on the option. Runs through a tackle. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Oh, my God, we got a wrong defense in here.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the Rice Owls offense will go to work for the first time today. The offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Rousseau. The quick out. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman.
Oh, he's got some space. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Calls his own number. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
We on the road. Take a point.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Quick strike complete. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He might want another play. To the air, it's Rousseau. Back open in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll run it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years. The big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Can't get him to the ground. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. And the Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this. There he goes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. It's Rousseau. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rice.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Defense looks like they're coming. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not very much.
They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off.
And this linebacker is all over the field in run support. When they throw the football, though, man, does he have great vision, and he breaks on the football. Look at him using the hands. He had 2 a week ago. Throw in another today. That's a season for a linebacker most of the time. Great 2-game stretch for this LB.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Rousseau. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now 6 here in the second. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 11 over Washington State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Too much heat.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return.
Oh, yeah.
What a play there.
Yeah. Good pick in the pitch. Just think about it.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Rousseau. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Owls.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Art Ross is killing us, depending on the tight end.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Bringing it back. And the ball is loose on the return. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They boot it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45.
It's kind of quiet now.
They'll
I gotta
get
worry
this
about
drive
it.
started from their own 45-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Rousseau. Pressure coming. Punts it out of the air. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the grab. Stumbled to the ground. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented and he'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Rice rushes to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Blocking tight end.
It's Gilliam. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Looking downfield, it's Rousseau. Bringing the heat. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The sweet feet buy a little time. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. Inside the 10. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Heisman, I'm telling you.
The clear defensive strategy here is not to do whatever it was they did on the first play. They'll try to come up with a stop after giving up a huge gain. Rice rushes to the line. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown has ensued. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Across the 25, he's got room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They boot it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Makes a move. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback may change this route. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
On 4th down, going to the air. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced.
Brings into the open. open. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
How about taking the shot off of the RPO? A lot of times you see RPO routes and you throw it real quick, whether it's a bubble or a glance, but they're like, nah, I'm going to fake the run right here, take a deep shot. The offense being very aggressive.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Against Georgia Tech. And these boys got run defense.
Not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense.
Trying to get out of here. They just keep stopping our run.
Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional. Put them in passing situations.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Wait, Clemson next. So
well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job
of
tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Working that left side now. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh
got some good tacklers, I can say that.
Right, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. He wants to change this route. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Owls didn't start this drive with great field position. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the pummeling has started. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Bringing it out.
Rock him.
stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this second and short. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Nestles it in at the 35. He gets a block. He
Georgia
did a
got some
great
speed on
job
him.
finding some
Georgia
running
was
room
fast
on that
out there.
return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Let's get out of here.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Right back to him on the ground. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quick pass on the jet motion. Runs through the tackle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out.
Touchdown, Rice! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Complete to the right. Hits the crease. Past the 20. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the right side. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the 4th quarter. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nothing crazy happened in this game, so we're going to go out our business. Nothing crazy happened in this game. On to the next week, y'all. Clemson. So our recruits hitting on Clemson actually doing bad, and this is insane. A lot of good recruits. Few Flames out there, not gonna lose that corner. Always losing 5 stars. This shit is crazy. I guess we ain't a big enough school yet. Three natties ain't enough. 3 ain't enough, y'all. It's not enough. What Kendrick say is not enough. We got over God knows who. It's not enough. Let's get on Clemson ass. And they come to our house. Still not going to war 5-4. Oof. Let's see. Near enough with the other. Gonna throw the jump balls on y'all. Let's get it.
Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Rice's offense will get the first possession of the game.
Here on our offense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Rousseau. Zings it complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still
Kid is
going.
nasty.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run deep down the right side. There he goes. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. A designed run for the quarterback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see what he can do with the return. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. So the Clemson Tigers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw. It's Rousseau. Dances away. On the move, he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He wants it all. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Got his man downfield.
I was right there.
It
just pulled me away. What the hell was that?
First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Rousseau. He tries to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown Owls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
That was crazy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Auburn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hayward. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Grab near the marker. It's Marshall. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Hayward. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Quickly complete. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Smashes him with the stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Rousseau. Snagged out of the air. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play.
He's loose on the right. The tag. Touchdown, Rice. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Him again. Oh, God. It's going to be hard to get that angle. I won't get it, though.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Turning it on. The 40. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Number 1.
Keep it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Rousseau. He lofts it high and deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
It's caught.
They on him,
and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Poole. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
Clemson will send the punt team out. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll move the tight end. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Like that. You can get my Tigers like that.
And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long.
Like
you
that.
know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They send the tight end in motion. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Tigers in the hurry up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
I've been had him, but this film at DT, he's going crazy.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. It's Poole. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the returner will be brought down. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. It's Rousseau. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Snatches it on the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Here's the pressure. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Never a doubt.
Good kicker, yo.
The lead
Good
is
kicker.
even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. And he loses the football on the return.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Wants to throw on first down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. On the run, it's Hayward. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Grabbed in the middle. It's Norrat. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Poole. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. To the air on first down. Finds his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Clemson. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
The quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. The offense changing the play. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Wide out trying to get it in.
On him.
And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
This defense standing tall, trying to get the stop on 3rd and goal after having their backs against the wall. He'll sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on touchdown Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal. You got to turn around. Give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Thank you.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Using his feet to buy time. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Westbrook. Touchdown, Rice! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Trying to surge it in. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Quickly complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Got it in the middle. It's Poole.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking for room. It's Hayward. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. To the ground. He's got it again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He lofts one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown Owls. And the route is on.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air on second down. Fires on the run.
Do it anyway?
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. He might want another play. Going right to work up top. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to set up the screen. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable. And with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the ball squirts out deep in their own end. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. The defense putting points on the board. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by a field goal over LSU. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Poole. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that.
Oh, he's got some space. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Makes the grab past the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Inside the 30. It's a running room.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, his speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Poole. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, he missed it. No good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Get more points. I love that. Love that. I love that. College football, you get more points. Let's go. We got our Arkansas 4-star. Let's go. Yeah, got that DT from Alabama. Got that Bama DT. Let's go. Got that Bama DT. Who's trying to play in town? Who's that? Right tackle? You alright. Any Moss. Got locked out. It's all good. You get locked out, you go somewhere else. Oh, now all of a sudden, okay. Gotta get this tight end, y'all. Gotta get this blocking tight end. Your possession / blocking. Look at that. Look at that stats that tight end. Looks good. Oh, playing style. Okay. Okay. Don't matter, you got blow up. F that. Do not care. Gadget still want to play for us? Let's get and see what's going on, y'all. You don't need them, but whatever. I'm doing JUCOs. The guard. Get 5 stars open. That's ones we got. So we need edges, guards, and line records. Let's see. That's what Texas. Exactly what I want. That's some raw strengths. I like raw strengths. Back to Atlanta. I like them big was. I like them big was down there in Georgia. They be moving shit. Mm-hmm. Linebackers next. Okay, got a lot. You go. Well, my thumpers. Get some fast Florida cats. Greenson, let's go get you. Okay, we locked that hard up. Now they say we need edges. That I know we need. That's definitely I know we need. But like our power guys, they can move in the front line. Two-star C rusher? Nah. I'll take a hard rusher. I'll take a Miles Garrett type. We'll go to LA for him. Okay. We got 300 points. Let's go ahead and set on these kids. First things first. You know, I guard. Tip this gadget hitting on. He's a QB. Hey, throw hard. Yeah, it's a QB. How'd I work with him? Passer checked, I like it. We go work with him. Let's see what's going on. All right, that's what we are. You trying to fill up, trying to fill out how stable we are. We got to play these boys. What color is going? Blue. So let's go ahead and go. I want to go city on these boys, y'all. Ain't gonna go city. Ain't gonna go city on these boys. Let's go. Powder blue look crazy. I love the powder blue rice. This shit is beautiful. We're gonna go dark blue on y'all. Oh, I count? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
This is a matchup of ACC versus Big 12. Two conferences perpetually battling for respect, added intrigue with both teams ranked in the top 15. Welcome to Rice Stadium in Houston, the home field of the Rice Owls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on last season's national champions, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Cougars will kick this away to get us going.
At our house, y'all, we got a crush him.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Rice's offense comes on the field first today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Again, makes it second and medium.
That's an echo.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side.
Yes, sir.
Deep ball caught inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rice.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
You gotta be careful. Be out there low.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So BYU's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
That was under pressure.
The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I can't believe I threw that pick.
That's a solid return after the interception.
What the hell was I thinking?
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. To throw, it's Robinson. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going.
Woo, they got some speed. Okay.
Touchdown, BYU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
I don't know how I threw that.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
3, 4, 5, 6 checkdowns open. What am I doing?
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Owls. He'll stroll into the end zone. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching him.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win can do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Looking to throw. It's Robinson. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here.
Crowd hype. What's up? Let's go, yeah. Crowd got his hype. Love it.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw, threw it behind his man.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And it's caught on the crossing pattern. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Excellent field position here for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Handoff to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Robinson. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rice offense is out there again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks an open space. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He keeps it on a design run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Cougars pick up enough for a first down. They'll try the ground game here. He's got the first and still going. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Robinson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Oh, my God.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback.
Who's that QB? That boy cold. Backfield creator. That's why. He's dangerous. Good thought power. Oh my God, he's an amazing backfield field.
Okay. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the option play. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Brigham Young. A huge defensive score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
He ain't doing it.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Passes the 40. Breaks loose at the 45. Powering through the defender. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Owls. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get the boot away. He'll field the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. He'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You gotta keep these runs.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to...
Touchdown, Rice! They couldn't stop him there. And they get set now to try the PAT.
He's fast. Good luck.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That still hurt.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Running back with the football. 1st down, looking for more now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They go with a direct snap. He breaks free. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Cougars bring their punt team onto the field. Here's the punt high in the air. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Out.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Robinson. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him.
Oh, he threw it.
It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a
No,
great
he threw
play.
it.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pressure is coming. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He finds some space. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets past the 35. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The extra point makes
That
the
hurt.
lead 18
That's what that hurt.
And
That hurt
that
them
will
boys.
do it for the first half.
That hurt them boys bad. That hurt BYU
has
so
our
bad.
halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one
hurt
enjoyable
BYU
first half
bad.
in Houston. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Like he took that to the house or something.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway.
That was crazy.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Love to see it.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking downfield, it's Robinson. The receiver grabs it. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake. Looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I like that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Are you dirty?
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And he boots it high into the air.
Gotta get away from that
Returner
hit.
is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Rice offense is out there again. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble.
So fast.
Look out, room to run here.
Just so fast, man.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
So fast.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking for his big tight end.
Ain't gonna throw the ball.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Owls. They continue to roll up the score.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Let's go.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Looking to pass. It's Robinson. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Anytime you see
just
right there on the right where it says sub,
making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Let's get in there. Hit him.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. but give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. The field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Breaks into open space. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rice.
We give all the credit here to the play caller for this touchdown pass. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everybody expecting run. Instead, you throw it. Pays off for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Back to pass. It's Robinson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fights off a defender. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Back's got it again. Eludes a tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, BYU.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
That's touchdown. I was going to sign it.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
He shreds the tackle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal for the offense.
He just clocked out. He's getting bent over, yo.
Working clock with the ground game. They finally corral him at the 1. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Owls! This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The sure hands, it's Leonard. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. 1st down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show them.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's another deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And there's the handoff. Runs right over the defender. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Running backs went crazy. Tight end was stupid. We shook our hands. So we got that kicker, needed it. Got that linebacker, needed it. Alright, and next one, y'all, it's gonna be one game before the conference. We play the conference, y'all. It's gonna be another rival game. Catch you on the next one, man. This is gonna be a big one. Cause usually SANU, I don't care about the overall. SANU usually give you problems no matter what their ranking is. So at the end of the day, man, in college football is you got to beat them bad, beat them at least by 30, or they're gonna come back and just get on your head. Don't sleep on this game. Momentum is the thing, and turnovers turn the game. So, till next time, catch y'all boys later. Peace, love, happiness. Take it easy.